Statehouse expenditure has drastically shot up in this financial year from 410 billion approved budget to 891 billion. The 478 billion increment, which represents an over 100% rise, has been spent on emerging issues under classified expenditure, catered for in the supplementary budget.
And that's what sometimes the country, I can't say some Ugandans begin to complain. At the budgeting process, you don't give us what we want. Then the time for requirement, the need comes, then you begin saying, why didn't you budget? So we are now saying, give us what we want. Go and put right what the verses.
However, even with this increment, Statehouse still claims unfunded priorities, which must be catered for in the 2022-2023 financial year budget. One of these is maintenance of Entebbe Statehouse, Nakasero State Lodge and others across the country at 39.3 billion shillings. However, under the budget framework paper, 12.3 billion has been provided.
The image of Uganda is Statehouse. So the president hosts international dignitaries, which require that Statehouse must be at a level of a 5-star hotel. And that's the requirement as far as management of Statehouse is concerned.
All of us, when you look at how our state house is looking, it's so absurd. It doesn't reflect what is in other countries.
Another 231.3 billion is needed by Statehouse to settle 80% of the presidential pledges, including payment of school fees for 3,425 students. Previous reports by the Government Assurances Committee of Parliament have pointed to a sharp increase in the unhonored pledges by the president, with some dating back as 1986.
And therefore, the pledges and the promises may be classified and others may not. But we look at the non-classified so that we ensure that they are sent to the relevant ministries for implementation. And we can also, through Statehouse, in our recommendations, push for immediate implementations where possible, but they should also be structured in our budget so that we can support them.
Surprisingly, the Ministry of Finance has not provided a single coin for President Museveni's travels abroad. The official Statehouse budget for the next financial year is projected at 402 billion shillings. Herbert Ziwa, NTV at Parliament.